A century from Madsen sees Derbyshire dominate the opening day in Birmingham. Warwickshire hosted Derbyshire in the fourth round of the Specsavers County Championship. Sitting first and second in Division 2, both teams came into the match with one win and one draw each. Derbyshire elected to bat first, with Slater and Rees the openers for the visitors. The pair started with intent, adding runs, but it wasn't too long before the first wicket fell. Slater the man to depart, lasting 7 overs before he was dismissed by Chris Wright. Despite a nervy start from Madsen, he did eventually find form and started to build a strong partnership with Rees. It wasn't until Patel was introduced into the attack that the breakthrough was made. Lewis Rees dismissed for 20 as Patel took a catch off his own bowling. Hughes would join Madsen at the crease, but he didn't last long, facing just 5 deliveries before Patel got his second of the day thanks to a Rhodes catch. 1 over later, Brooks joined the party, getting his first wicket, bowling new man Godalman for just 1. Wilson was the next man in, and moments later he got very lucky, the batsman surviving a drop, and the pair reached the break without further loss. At lunch, Derbyshire 99 for 4, despite a good display from Madsen, the quick wickets of Rees, Hughes and Godalman leaving Warwickshire content with their morning's work. Wilson and Madsen returned to the crease in the afternoon and started well. Didn't take long for Madsen to reach his half-century, the landmark coming off 90 balls with 4 boundaries. Despite some more solid batting, it was Chris Wright who found the next wicket, eventually getting his reward for some positive bowling, dismissing Gary Wilson. A smart, low catch from Trott, which removed the batsman just 1 run short of his 50. Play was then interrupted for a short time after Madsen edged a pull shot into his neck, a painful one for the batsman, and quite rightly warranting some treatment. Critchley, though, was soon out. Despite some aggressive batting, he fell victim to Patel, the ball rapping the batsman on the pads. He was on his way for 30 LBW. Madsen was unfazed, and he brought up his century, a fine display of batting, including 13 boundaries, his 100 coming off 148 balls. His new partner, Viljoen, seemed to be playing with some confidence, but a few overs later he was out, once again courtesy of Patel, the ball caught by Ambrose, Viljoen out for 7. So at tea then, Derbyshire 241 for 7, Wayne Madsen's century the highlight for the visitors. A decent total on the board at this point, Warwickshire hopeful they could find some quick wickets going into the evening session. They did just that, new man Kadri the first to depart, caught by Sibley off Brooks. Oliver was the next man to come in, and he combined well with Madsen as they eased the score past 300. Madsen was eventually out, removed by Brooks, clean bowled. 144 his total though, a really good knock from the batsman. And just 4 balls later, the innings was brought to a finish, courtesy of Brooks, picking up his 4th of the match, bowling footed for a duck. Derbyshire then 318 all out. A good first innings for Derbyshire to look back on. The highlight clearly Madsen's 144, but some credit to the bowlers as well. Brooks and Patel getting 4 wickets each, the pair helping to avoid a score that could have been far worse for the home side. Sibley and Rhodes took to the crease to begin Warwickshire's first innings, and they eased into the game well, but that only lasted until the 6th over. Sibley, the first man out, Dwayne Oliver getting his man, Critchley with the catch, Sibley out for 6. The second wicket stand managed to last the 6 further overs through till stumps. The score at the end of the day, 32 for 1. A good day in the end for Derbyshire. They put a significant 318 runs on the board, leaving the home side in the end trailing by 286 with 9 first innings wickets still intact. Fine batting from Madsen, a highlight for the visitors. Warwickshire hoping their top order can replicate his form when the teams return on day 2.